Atlanta, but not quite. As far as trucking goes, I guess 90 miles would be considered outside of Atlanta. And if you ever get into trucking or you are in trucking, you know that I did good to get that close at midnight. And shockingly enough, there's 2 open spots right in front of me. Anyone who knows anything about Atlanta and Atlanta trucking knows that, man, you get anything within 100 miles, man, good luck trying to find somewhere to park, because it is certainly difficult. And I tell you what, got a load going back out of North Carolina, which was pretty good, $1,000, but man, with the fuel prices, it's only a net $750, because with JD Hunt you can advance $400 on $1,000 load. I'll advance that. I normally don't take advances, but after the last episode of TQL, I'll definitely be taking advances. Gotta go back and find some paperwork with those folks, or else I'm down $1,000. Either way, we'll get it worked out. But yeah, $1,000 to Atlanta, which isn't bad. Not bad at all, but man, with these fuel prices, probably needed to be closer to $1,200, but gotta take what I can get until closer to Thanksgiving. And that's exactly what I did. So looking at a profit of probably around $750, because I ended up having to put $250 in the tank, which ain't that bad, but my goal per day is $817, and I'll break those numbers down for you a little bit later on the channel as the channel grows. But yeah, that's about what it takes to be worth it in trucking. $817 a day profit. I mean, most of your profit is found in the $1,000 range, $1,000 loads, and I'll break that down too. But yeah, like I said, fuel prices got me bummed out a little bit, because what it took to get to $817 maybe 3-4 months ago is not what it takes today. But nevertheless, we are in late night. Happy to be here because I'm closer to home. I'm not going to tell you where home is exactly, but I'm close. And man, I'm used to getting home during the week, but this week I didn't. But I had a strong week. I had a very strong week, man. I can't complain. I could, but it would listen, Yeah, man, out here, enjoying the vibe. It's a little cool, so I wanted to get out and walk around, but I'm gonna have to lift some weights in the truck or something. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Looking at that Columbia. The guy was talking on the phone while I was backing in, distracted me. He was animated, man. Animated in that cab. So I thought I'm coming close to something, or he's trying to warn me, man. I had to look, stop, look, focus on him. He looked back at me, and he kept on waving his hands and talking, so I knew he wasn't talking to me. But either way, that's how it goes. Truckers tend to look out for you when you're backing in, but I don't rely on that. I'll get out and look. Always get out and look. They call it goal in the industry. I'm not saying anything other truck drivers don't know, but yeah, man. Just a few thoughts, on the industry and how to get into it and how to thrive. Like I said, I always preach about the credit aspect of what I'm doing and the corporation aspect of what we're doing here, and I can't stress it enough. If you're out here just turning miles and just blowing cash, stay company. But if you're serious, you want to run some numbers up on a corporation and put some money back and build your credit to where you can have a fleet if you want it. That's never been my goal. I could have someone driving this truck right now if I wanted to, but that's just not my goal. I don't even want a fleet. My goal is to get into something with less moving parts, like real estate or real estate. That's the goal. That's the goal. The goal is to drive enough numbers on the corporation to where we're more than fundable. And it's been about a 2-year process. Well, it's actually been about 3. But we're trying to be a little more solid in the game, man. And I'm telling you, this industry, you can run up the bag. You can run up about $20K a month easily in revenue on a corporation, and man, what you look like to a bank is amazing. And that's really what it's all about: running up that revenue, being fundable, building you a fundable corporation. Because man, going out trying to buy it, do it the quick way, that it just doesn't work, man. I'm telling you, I've tried. Maybe I don't know the right people, but if I'm getting ripped off and you don't know them by now, you're just gonna get ripped off too. Because that's how credit and credit repair and those things are going now. So most people can't do what they say they're gonna do because again, it just takes 2 years now. They got new software and new things they can do to just tell if you're legitimate or not. So a few years ago, I just made the decision, man, after going through that process and everything. I said, you know what, I'm just gonna build organically. And like I said, I got 13 credit cards right now. Yep, 13. And people say, whoa, wow, oh my goodness, 13, wow. The credit cards are not gonna jump out of my pocket and spend themselves. When you are saying that you got a problem with credit card, you're saying you have a problem with spending. Credit cards themselves are not a problem. It's your spending habits. And I've got bad spending habits, but one thing for sure is, I fully understand those credit cards aren't going to jump out of my pocket and spend themselves. I only use 4 of them, really, and that's mainly for the points. The rest of them, I got to be reminded to use, so they don't shut them down. So, like I said, man, as I develop this channel, as it grows, and it will grow, I know people are going to be watching and saying, "Oh, this guy's in here talking to himself." That's not necessarily how it works. One video takes off and people go through and watch all your videos. That's how it works. And it may take a few months, may take a year. Like I said, I put in the time, man. I put in the time on the credit, and now I'm going to put on the time on the YouTube. Grow on my channel. Like I said, man, I put in the time. I do it like it's an associate's degree. 2 years. 2 years. That's what it usually takes, man, to build something, anything worthwhile. Now that on YouTube, I don't suspect it will take that much. I'm looking more 3 or 4 months, 5 months down the road, because I'm gonna post consistently. Because I enjoy this. I spend a lot of time on YouTube. But either way, I just want to put some late night content on my channel. Just chop it up. And if you like what you're hearing here, man, or lady, like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment below. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.